Talking about Mateo Laos, and it's the first time I've heard the word a different way. Most of his decisions.
Thomas better have his lads wound up tighter than a Jimi Hendrix guitar string at Woodstock.
Ross, and cutting in. Jesus Navas having to do some scrambling.
Good defending, but this is a test for them here today. Big time.
Vasquez for Modric, the 33-year-old mid, pushing it back wide.
Oh, there hasn't been anything at the end of it, but it's not because it's a slap and hope hit, and he's giving Benzema a little bit of a look, saying, come on, Frenchie.
Sevilla was not that happy when Madrid and Betis went toe-to-toe in the Copa del Rey. Of course, he scored the winning goal. For enough, this day is perfect for him. But he's had plenty of reason to smile this season. Down goes Banega.
Well played by Modric.
Good run, Vinicius. Back post open, but down goes the check. Whipped across, headed up and away. Kerr again.
This is impressive a start as we've seen from Real Madrid this season.
Vasquez with the left foot. And couldn't get. Ceballos again getting the call in front of Isco Alarcon. Sevilla realizes how important this game is. They don't want to give up a cheap goal. They have,
and as you say, especially back at their home turf, Phil. But they're both locked in on this 10 points.
Concern perhaps for these two teams is Alaves and Getafe just a point and 2 points back. Of course, Getafe helping back. Vasquez, Modric, Carvajal opened the season with a 3-0 victory at home against
again.
Oh, wrong flamenco. Modric.
Good play.
He's been sharp.
That you look under.
Whipping in, Vaslik stays back. No one, just a little sharper, at least here in the early going. Vasquez back for Luka. Keeps it on the first floor. Carvajal.
He'll adjust.
Left for Vasquez.
Real good tug-of-war game, this. Oh, got away with it.
Luka tripped up. Advantage played. Modric across in the deflection.
Gibbs pushes it through, and Vasquez just stands up. Danny runs into him, and then good opportunity for Luka.
FIFA's best Ballon d'Or World Cup finalist. It's been a good year.
A good year.
Ball headed high on the road at cellar-dwelling Huesca. Modric settles, strikes off the back of the ex-Barca boy Sergi Gomez. Banega. A collision by Vasquez and Modric. Oh, and there's blood. Might have been a clash of the heads, but both players on the turf. Casemiro just back.
Just a clash of coconuts. Yeah, both players going for it. Luka in, pulling out. Neither is Franco. It's a good challenge by Luka. Goes to win it and do.
If there's any after effects from that clash, this will add some.
He might have clipped it towards, it's easily said now. On the run, Escudero pulled the trigger and just to the wrong side of the goal.
In fact, the last time these two teams met, back in week 6.
Not happy in that locker room that is just a minute or so away now.
Getafe keeping those Champions League spots in grasp. Well, the big bandage
and nobody backing down, least of all a Croatian.
His way. So, which of the two managers more frustrated after the opening?
Teams in the standings show it.
Ceballos. Luka very energetic at the opening of the game.
Just to the right side, who was wide open, but he was hurried into the pass by the horse. In good position to see it, better than us.
Modric.
Nicely. Look out!
Drops. Blast from Casemiro.
Dani Ceballos, brilliant turn by Luka, sets the table. But
he's got to start somewhere. Kerr clears. Quincy Promise, the youngster Brian Hill, very promising. And the nice defense from Vinicius leads to this.
Another typical attack from Real Madrid. Nice approach, lovely cut back. And Luka's got to go for goal. Just gets under.
Modric in the first half. Modric eludes, takes the touch, takes the shot, hits net, but on the wrong side of the...
Again, there's nothing not to like about Real Madrid's approach. It's varied, and it's cutting, but no finishing edge to it yet.
Kerr.
But he does...
Modric keeps his footing, and cometh the goals. Modric in, back. Chance.
Well, he's half a boot length away from it. Brilliant velvet cushion of a touch on the right foot.
And trying Kerr again, and he keeps it in play.
Scudero as well, getting good support. Very difficult.
Vasquez wide for Luka. Midway through the second half, still awaiting our first goal. Looking to provide an option. Scooping it back on the run, but Kerr again. Only as far as Vasquez. Escudero helps. Modric denied.
If he can deliver another piece of magic here. Good ball.
Driven in, headed wide.
I think was as normal. This would be an absolutely brilliant substitution, but things aren't normal between Isco and Solari, and now he's got an opportunity.
Dummied by Modric. Casemiro from distance.
One touch to control. A drip of honey on it. And
ballet-like trapped by Benz. Modric.
He says, I cannot let you off the leash. Luka.
Vegas says, get it moving. Modric motors first. Around the goalkeeper to stick the final dagger in. Defensively, offensively, Luka Modric putting Sevilla to bed.
Well, he responds after being absolutely clattered in the first half, and he's been involved in everything that Real Madrid has done. A super hit, a lovely pass to find Luka as well, and Simon Kerr took an absolute hammer blow.